Welcome to, so if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that normally once a month I talk about what decks I'm going to use. I decided to switch that and just now do decks that I worked with for the month because some months I just don't end up working with the decks that I picked and I end up pulling other decks, and so I figure, well, let's do it this way instead. So we're gonna talk about the books, we're gonna talk about the decks I worked with in December. And I'm not gonna lie, there's probably gonna be a lot of crossover between this month and next month, if I'm gonna be honest. I could be wrong, but as of right now, is a possibility. But we're going to start with an oldie but a goodie on this channel, and that is the Marvel Tarot. Because I pulled this out because I was thinking about what decks I wanted to work with next year. Also, it's been sitting out because I'm actually making a study deck guide for this. I wasn't planning on it because I was like, I don't really need to like study this. Like, I know all these characters. But I decided because I'm reading Unlocking the Tarot very slowly. So I've been doing like a card for the deck and then also reading the section for Unlocking the Tarot by Lisa Fez. So, I'm gonna put, anyway, I've shown this deck a lot of material, so I'm gonna try not to show too much. These are the backs, in case you haven't seen this. But yeah, I love this tarot so much. So I'm not gonna show very many cards. Moving along. I feel like I just talked about this too. But anyway, I also pulled out the Marvel Oracle. And we all know I'm not as big as fan of the keywords on some of these, but I do really like this deck all the same. But yeah, this is one that I definitely worked with a little bit this month, not as much as the Marvel Tarot. But I did do I did 2 readings with this. Hence why I have this out, so I can make sure I reference all of the decks. I may not talk about all of the decks, because I was testing some spreads that I was creating, so I was also kind of like just throwing cards on the table at some point. So I may not talk about all of the decks that I work with, but a fair amount of them. Okay, so then after that, we pulled out the Art Tarot. Because I've been really liking this, and I think it's just partly because of the size, but I also really like the color scheme in this. It gets these are the backs, which I'm not like the biggest fan of, but they suffice. I don't know, there's something about the collage-y, like, muted palette that I'm really enjoying with this deck. Which is weird, because, like, this is, like, my second collage deck. The other one being the Golden Layer. And I definitely prefer this over the Golden Layer, if I'm gonna be honest. And I think it's because, like, Dawn Michelle refers to the Golden Layer as, like, her impermanence deck, and I feel that. I feel it deeply, actually, in a way that I wasn't expecting to, and then she said it, and I was like, oh, actually, yeah. Or sort of, like, in the moment, and maybe it wasn't impermanent she used, maybe it was, like, just in the moment deck, and yeah, no, again. I also then pulled out the Hellenic. And this is a bag from Crystal Haven. I don't remember if it's one of the collab bags that's for the Hellenic or not, but it's Hera, and it made me happy. Again, this is another favorite in my collection, so, like, is it really any surprise that when talking about what I might want to work with next year for the start of the year, I was like, the Hellenic. But yeah, it's a staple for a reason. And it's not as much a staple because I've, like, literally only had it for, like, a year, but, like, I don't know. I keep coming back to it. Maybe it's that part of me that, like, never grew out of middle school being obsessed with, Greek myth. Anyway, then, in a new deck to my collection, the Dark Goddess Oracle deck, which if you saw my video on Goddess decks, you definitely saw. I'm really enjoying this. I definitely, it's not the Goddess deck that I'm working with the most this month, but I've been really enjoying it a lot. Actually, it might be on par with the other one that I've been working with a lot, but I don't actually know. I would have to, like, really dive deeply, and I'm just not gonna bother. Okay, so yeah, then we did some more test spreads, so I'm not gonna show those decks. I've been doing a new thing, and I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it up, just because, have ADHD, and habits are not things that I can keep up with for long term. But right now, I've been doing a daily pull with this, and this is the Cozy Witch. Yeah, this is the Cozy Witch tarot. These are the backs. They're super cute. And then I was watching Lisa Pepez's, like, evening, like, ritual, and I will leave, oh, hi, buddy. I will leave the link down to her video below, but she specifically was talking about how she uses decks that already have, like, stuff written on them. This is my only tarot that has stuff written on it already. Although, I am King Sissy Dragon when I did back that Kickstarter, so I have another tarot deck that I can switch out at some point. So, we'll see what that looks like. We'll also see, like, what even what oracle I might pair that with, because I don't know if it's going to go with the oracle that I've been using. And the oracle I've been using for this practice has been Portraits of a Woman, Aspects of the Goddess. This is a Lo Scarabeo oracle. I really like it. I don't know where I saw this at first. Maybe I saw it. Oh, you know what? I was going through Llewellyn's website. That's where I found it. These are the backs. I was like, where did I even see this the first time? And yeah, it was going through Llewellyn's website. But yeah, it's just these I am statements. And this sort of as a starting off point, as sort of like a lens to then, like, view the tarot card and the tarot message, has just been really great practice for me. And I just kind of write, like, a 1 or 2 sentence that's sort of how, like, these sort of things found themselves in my day, and it's just been really good. I've been really enjoying it. Again, I've only been doing it for a couple days. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to keep it up, because it's me, and long-term, like, practices that require me to, like, remember to do them do not last long, but we'll see. I've been enjoying that practice. I did mention that I've been pulling from another goddess deck, and that is the Femfolk. For those of you who saw the last video, I did figure out where I put the guide deck. It was in another room entirely. But these are the round edges, backs, and it's been a really good one to just kind of pull in with some of these other decks. I did it in a big spread with the Cozy Witch, and then I also pulled in the our tarot to sort of be clarifiers, and it was for, like, a sort of, here's what I learned this year, here's what to look for next year. Like, it kind of really worked, and it worked really well, and that was a really good reading and much needed. Okay, and those are all the decks that I used. Like I said, I used there's 2 decks that didn't, I'm just not showing them because I literally used them for testing a spread. And I'm not sure how I feel about the spread still, so, but, you know, I think as a spread, it's fine. I just don't know if it's actually gonna be useful for what I want it for. Like, I think as a spread, it's pretty fine, like, balanced, really interesting spread. I just don't know if I want to use that spread for daily work. But, yeah. We'll see. We'll see where we go with that plan for next year. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!